Hey, good morning, you guys. I'm alone. Brianna has left for her anniversary weekend. Today is their actual anniversary. They've been married for 5 years, her and Robert, and Brian and I get the kids this weekend, so we're kind of excited about that. And she kind of pre-opened the boxes, so whatever is in here, I don't know what's in here, but what is in here, oh, one she didn't open. Anyway, whatever's in here is already online. And I think turned on. So if you know what you're looking for, we'll all be good. And I think that's important because I think the last 2 Fridays we've sold out of things pretty quickly. So it's good for you guys to know what's in here. I wanted to show you, yesterday Todd was here. He is our photographer friend from Spokane who's getting us all set up with stuff. So he's here today also. And I just wanted to show you really quick. This is our boom mic. And we also have 2 lavaliers. So we're super excited because it just works so great. We are not going to have to yell into the phone to find out that you still can't hear us. This is our camera, our DSL camera, but part of the problem is that at the moment, the DSL camera can't go live. There's some other sort of a little converter or something that we're waiting on. We don't think it'll be here even next week, but the week after maybe. So all of our episodes that we're doing in all of our classes, we won't have sound issues anymore at all, but for a few of our live episodes, maybe for the next week or 2, we might still struggle to hear just a little bit. So sorry about that. But anyway, we just wanted you to see it, and we're hoping that if you buy everything in these boxes, we'll be able to pay Todd for the equipment. It's not that we don't want to pay him. We'll write him the check, but I'm not entirely sure Chase will cash that check. So, no, I'm kidding. No one's worried. Anyway, so Jordan is here. It's Friday, so every Friday, Jordan is down here repairing and servicing your sewing machines. Oh, yes.
Lose your knife.
And so, so he's here to see people, and he's going to step in for Brianna to help open boxes. Oh, okay, this is good. So this was, we mentioned this last time, that when we order kits, and let me hold the thing up again. It's this. And, oh, since Brianna's not here, I don't know entirely if I remember how much these were. Jordan's just going to guess wrong, so don't ask him. But
don't ask me.
Don't ask, no. But we featured this a couple weeks ago, sold out within an hour. What's nice about Shannon Cuddle, the Minkee product, is that they package the kits. And so for as long as they're making them, we can order them. They just take a little while to get in. We have, how many's in there, Jordan? Count these.
6.
6. So there's 6 more, and again, online. So what it is it's a little Minkee book, and I wish you could touch it. It's just super soft. And then it also has a little matching quilt and the backing and the binding. The entire kit is fully complete for these 2 things. So 6 more of those. So that's fantastic. And then what else is in there? Oh, some thread, some Aurifil thread, and 2 bolts of solid black. So, ooh, this will not stay long. So 2 bolts of solid Kona black. So that's about 40 yards online at the moment. All right, so we can put that down. Oh, and I did see these. This was a great big huge box. So this was the other thing. This was one that we featured, I think, 2 weeks ago. Again, sold out promptly. So we have more of these. This is that Amoosed cuddle kit. And then this one is the animal print one. Hear me roar. This one too, I think we sold out in 20 minutes. I feel kind of bad. Connie, if you still want one, and it makes that. This does not include the backing. You would need 2 yards of your backing. And then this is a new one, and there's only 3 of these, FYI. I don't know if we only got 3 because that's all that was left, or we just only ordered 3, but this is beautiful. It is a nice ivory, I don't know, faux snow fox or something. Oh, that's funny that that picture isn't nearly as pretty as the real thing. But anyway, it's the light ivory one. So anyway, so those, what's in here? I'm thinking we have notions. I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if Millie, can you see who has said good morning? No. I wonder if Millie is watching. Sunflowers.
Sunny Fields.
Sunny Fields. Oh, there must be a panel in there.
I'm not seeing one.
Is that a panel? I can't believe that I didn't order a panel. How's that possible?
Really?
I know. This is beautiful. And it almost seems digital. It's so, so crisp. Really pretty. So there's this one, or there's the yellow one. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then one with sunflower and sunflower's friends. Really pretty. This'll.
I'm sure that's what the fabric's called.
Sunflower's friends. Sunflower and friends. Yes, that's what that one's called. Maybe there's more in here of that. Okay, so this has got to be Notions. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so I know it. So this is Aurifil's Necessities collection. So this is all of the important colors. 2000, 2021, 2600, and 2692. So it's all of this one that's open. Oh, here. Oh, it's open.
Who even knows what that colors are?
Oh, yeah. Well, you're right. Oh, I don't want to open it.
I don't look at colors by number, so.
Yeah, so there's black, gray, white, and cream. And I don't know how much these are, but Aurifil thread is like $15 a spool. So that would make this $60. No, and if you go search, I'll bet that Brianna put it on sale. So look for Aurifil Necessities, and we'll see what surprises there are. Oh, this is good.
Boxes.
Because we had run out of these. This was featured. We did a video that we posted last week on quilting. So we did machine quilting, domestic machine quilting, long arm quilting, hand quilting, and I mentioned my dome needle threader. I showed how this thing worked. This is amazing. I have 3. And so it's like $8, and it's fantastic. If you have somebody that you want to thread your needles for you and park them, they're ready to go. They all stay in their own little chamber. This is a fantastic Notion. So that's what's in there. Oh, that's good. Yep, that's what that is. That's what that is. 6 boxes of them. Oh, yeah. Well, there's only 3 in a box. So, and pencils. Oh, fine point pencils with different leads. Oh, yeah. So white, lead, and pink for a fine point for marking.
And that's kind of all that's in there.
That's all it's in there? Is thread and pencils and, okay. Oh yeah, more Notions. Oh, what's this one? Oh, here, let's open up here so we can. This is good. We ran out of these a long time ago. These have been out for a long time. So, know your batting. This is just a good little tool. These little pocket books, there's several different ones. There's Know Your Needles. There's, there's Log Cabin one. There's
like 20 of them.
There's a bunch of little ones. They're really good resource books because it's condensed information about a subject, and then it's like, I don't know what they are, $7 or $8. So they're kind of nice. So yeah, all of the information about batting. So as you are finishing your quilts, you might find that it's just something that's kind of nice to have. So yeah, that's good that those finally came in. More needles. Oh, batting tape. You guys use batting tape? So batting tape, if you have leftover little pieces of batting and you want to fuse it together, you don't want to sew it together because it'll make a little lump in your quilt that maybe no one would notice, but this is fusible. And so you just butt your batting pieces together, put your fusible tape over the top of that and fuse that down, and you don't feel it at all. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can take all those weird little leftover bits when you cut it off and make yourself a batting. You're not impressed, are you?
I kind of, actually, a little bit.
Yeah. See, she's
gonna
saving
need
you
that.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no kidding.
because we save all those little pieces. Oh, more elastic. Oh, and more Thread Heaven. Oh, it's not called Thread Heaven anymore. Thread Heaven, I think, actually went out of business. And man, it was, back when that happened, I think it was a year ago, it was bedlam. It was bad. Something bad had happened, and what they did, I think, is they sold the company, and so now it's called Thread Magic. Oh. And so this too was something that was, again, off the market for a couple of months. But what it is it's a silicone, and it's a hard, not hard, but a firm silicone. And so you just run your thread through it. So if you have issues with hand quilting, hand embroidery, you can even use it. There's a funny little thing where your long arm thread will run through it. If you're long arm quilting with a thicker thread, a glow in the dark thread, or a metallic thread, it just makes your life way better because it puts this tiny little silicone coating on your thread and makes it easy to use. So, all right, good. We sell a lot of it. It's one of those notions that you never want to run out of. So I use it all the time. Oh, another. Oh, more pens. Oh, this is the trio. Oh, good. You do not see a dog in the shop. No one sees that, right?
No.
Dizzy, go sit down. You're not a shop dog. She's only here momentarily. She's leaving. Anyway, the trio, this is another, this one is by Soline. It's like Moda does Soline, but there's 3 leads in there. And so you can just turn it so you're not changing your leads. So it's nice. This one, too, we run out of all the time. This is a popular one. So, ooh. What's in here?
Same. More of the same.
Oh, more of the same. Oh, there's more than 6. Oh. This one wasn't open. I wonder, she must have known how many. So that's good. So there must be all 12 online, I'm sure. Because she said, that she had everything on and that there wouldn't be a surprise.
Moose, and a moose.
And a moose and a moose. Okay, good. So we have moose. All right. Oh, here's some more.
Oh.
What is this? So Christmas, what is it? So we've got a fantastic red stripe, blue. Oh, a panel. See, life just wouldn't be complete if we didn't get a new panel every week. You have something? This looks like a, no. This is an advent calendar, and this one, run in and grab the pillow in the studio that's up on the shelf.
Up on the shelf, studio pillow. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean, right?
Probably.
Because I'll show you. I can crashing through. So this is an advent calendar, and I want to show you something super, super easy way to do this. So this is a really nice, oh, let me see what's in it. Oh, I am addicted to advent calendars. I love advent calendars. I love coming up with the little things for the kids, and I think it's super fun. And what's really cool about this pattern is the way that this works is you just lift this up and you sew it. And you sew it like, oh, here, hold on to this for a second. Just up at the top. So you bring this up. See, there's a little line there that says fold, and you match fold with fold. Bring that up like that, and then you just sew on that line, and it creates that pocket. And you just do that all the way down. So it's super simple to make one. So what I did, we no longer have this panel. That's why it's in the studio, but it was done the same way. So if you look, this one was pulled up, and then I just sewed down there. The next one was pulled up, sewed down there. And all I did was, instead of going up where it told me, I went up a little bit closer, and so there's less red showing. And then what happened is it fit perfectly on this pillow. And then what I did was, in the seam, I made like a little binding, and I attached an ornament. And so then all you have to do is, instead, there could be little bits of candy in there or whatever, but all you have to do is just move the ornament around for your little advent. So anyway, then it's a pillow. If you're limited in terms of space and you don't have room on your walls, then it's a good way to do that. So anyway, so that's the little advent calendar, and I'm sure it's online. What's the name of it?
Advent calendar? Advent calendar.
Well, could be others. This one is called Santa Stop Here Please. Maybe it says on the Santa Stop Here.
There you go.
That's what it's called. And there's only 2 pieces that go with it.
Is that where the I'm the mom comes in?
I'm the mom.
Because I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
either.
a bad stand-in.
Don't tell Brianna she knows more than me. I would never be able to live that down.
I won't say nothing.
Heck no. Heck no. He's the older brother. So, yeah. All right, you guys. Well, have a really good weekend, and we're going to take some pictures this weekend of Brianna's babies. We're going to go play in the lake a little bit, so we'll share some information. And next Wednesday, when we sit down for coffee, Brianna will tell you what she did on her anniversary weekend, and somebody wins a prize because she took the advice of a viewer on YouTube. Oh, that's one last thing, is YouTube. We've been telling people to go to YouTube to subscribe so you never miss anything, because at some point we'll start doing our live videos on YouTube. We'll still link everything on Facebook, but the live stuff's going to go to YouTube as soon as we get our little linker thing. And somebody said that they couldn't subscribe on YouTube with us because of child settings. So if you have child settings for an account, we have to click that it's not intended for children, because if we say it's only for children, then you can't comment. So anyway, Mike Holmes, our IT guy, he's kind of researching that a little bit, and he might either link a little video about how to fix that in this video, or he's going to do another one. He's going to make another video. Anyway, we're going to figure that out, because what you'll want to do is to subscribe to us on YouTube so that you get a little ding when we're live and when we've posted something. So,
have we received any FOF feet?
Have we received a FOF box?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not normally here when we get those parts, but all of the parts go to my table. At least
I feel like
my
we
parts
did.
do. Your guys' stuff doesn't, but...
Whoever that is that Teresa Weaver? Teresa Weaver has been waiting for forever.
What is she waiting for? I will order it.
We've ordered it.
Yes, it was
Wow.
Teresa.
It was Teresa Weaver. She's waiting for a...
I will call them today and hound. What do we want?
Teresa, call us. Call us
Call
on the
me.
shop phone.
Call my cell phone.
Call us.
Parts.
We're gonna research it. I wonder if we put in the wrong number or something, because it's been forever. It was like pre-corona.
Oh, jeez.
That
Yeah.
she's been
No,
waiting.
you should have been calling me months ago.
Good thing Brianna's gone and you're here.
Right? I need to stand in more.
All right, you guys. All right, well, have a really good weekend, and we'll see you Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday.